A solid trading plan. What is it and why do you need one? Hi guys, Sam here again on the Mavin Prop Trading YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about trading plans. Okay, they're not super popular. I don't hear a lot of people talking about them. I don't see a lot of aspiring traders implementing them. But when I was entering my professional journey, trading plans were seen as an essential for any professional trader. Now, those of you who have business experience, you'll be familiar with business plans. Whenever you want to go to an investor to get money for your business, to get an investing partner, someone who wants an equity share in your company in exchange for them giving you funding to help you grow your business, they will always want to see your business plan. Think about Shark Tank or Dragon's Den here in the UK, where an entrepreneur goes on and he presents his product. He talks about all its strengths. He talks about how well it's performed in the past. He talks about projections of how well it will perform in the future. He goes through the financials. He shows proof and evidence that this is going to be a stable and a sound investment before he then opens up the floor to invite those dragons or sharks, whether it be Shark Tank or Dragon's Den, to invest in his company and join him on that journey. And as they look on and they observe his presentation, they're trying to weigh up whether this is going to be a good investment. They're trying to see, is the upside reward good enough to cancel out the downside risk? Is there a huge downside risk? Is there any key problems in this business that I can see that would make me not want to invest my money into it? And trading should be no different. Your trading business is a business and you should have something down on paper or on a document that outlines your trading business. Not simply so that you can present it to investors, although that is something you could do, but so that you can present that to yourself and give yourself confidence that trading is going to be something that's sustainable for yourself. You need to be able to see the evidence in front of you that trading has worked in the past and is likely to continue to work in future. It's something that can earn you an income and to know how much it can earn you and all that type of thing. This is also going to help if you're living with parents or if you have family members who are perhaps not quite as on board with your trading as you want them to be. If you can present to them some kind of trading plan to show what your goals are and to show that you have a plan of how you're going to achieve them, that's going to go a long way. Now, it's also going to help you in times when you're demotivated, in times when, trading's not been so well or external factors are impacting on your life. You can go back to that trading plan, get yourself refocused, remotivated, and remind yourself not only what the goal is, but the steps that you're going to take to get there. See, a goal without a plan is just a dream. Remember that, guys. If you have that goal, you need to have a plan on how to get there. The destination isn't everything. The journey that gets you to that destination is the most important part. It's like getting in your car and having an idea about where you want to go and just driving around aimlessly. The fact is, we obviously don't do that. If you're anything like me, before you even get in the car, you have already planned out your route. You've already checked traffic and all that kind of stuff to ensure you get to your destination as efficiently as possible. So why, when it comes to trading, do we have a bit more of a laid back kind of let's just waltz in and see how it goes approach? Well, I think in part it's because many have been told the lie that trading is an art form. Trading is not an art form, right? Trading is much more like a science than it is an art. An artist sits down in front of a canvas, they look for inspiration, they go for a walk in the woods, they go to a secluded destination and they listen to the sounds and they look at everything they see and the smells and the taste, and they have inspiration to then go and create this beautiful piece of art that's an expression of emotion and passion and feeling, and it's very deep. Trading is not like that at all. We don't go and look for inspiration to go and put on some great trades. No, we look at data, we look at news events, we look at strategies and probabilities and a trading plan, and we use these tools to exact consistent behaviors and to extract consistent results. It comes back to that old adage, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So what kind of things might you want to have in your trading plan? The first thing I would want in my trading plan is a mission statement. I would want just a paragraph in there, maybe a couple of hundred words in there, a mission statement about who you are as a person and what your objectives are in the markets. Are your objectives to make a consistent income? Are your objectives objectives to generate a second income alongside your main, whatever it is. And then your mission statement will also include how it is that you're going to achieve that. So your mission statement might sound something like, my objective is to produce a full-time income for myself and my family. In order to do this, I am going to use the strategies that I will lay out in this trading plan, and each day between the hours of, 9 a.m. and midday, I'm going to sit at my desk and accurately and consistently execute my plan in order to produce these results. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be, but it would also be useful in here to have some kind of motivational quotes from your favorite traders or athletes or whatever it may be, just to get yourself pumped up and remind yourself why you're here. Next in your trading plan, you're going to want to outline what you trade in the market. So, in my case, I trade 13 Forex pairs and I trade 2 commodities. So I would list them out, each one of them. Underneath that, you might want to write a statement, I will not trade any other currency pairs or instruments than what I have listed above, except in these circumstances. So in my trading plan, it tends to say that I will not take trades outside of the pairs that I typically trade unless I see this certain type of setup appear, which I know works across multiple markets. In that case, I will take it. Maybe I take it on lessened risk. Again, just an idea you might want to add in there. You're also going to put in your trading plan what type of trader you are. Are you a price action trader? Are you a day trader, a swing trader? Are you a scalper? Are you a statistical trader? Whatever you trade, you're going to write that in there and a little brief explanation about it. You're then going to list the strategies that you trade. In my case, I trade 2 strategies, a bullish and a bearish variant of each, so 4 in total, 2 bullish, 2 bearish. In your trading plan, you want to describe in as clear detail as possible what those strategies are and how you trade them. This should be simple enough that you could give it to literally a brand new trader who understands how to use a trading platform, and he would be able to execute your strategy. You need to lay it out that methodically and that clearly. Why? Well, one, if you can lay it out that simply, it means there's no gray areas. So on days where you're struggling a little bit mentally, you can look at your trading plan and see, should I be taking this trade or not? And you're not having to decipher hieroglyphics or the Da Vinci Code to try and work out whether this is a good trading decision. You can see it there in black and white, nice and simple, whether it's valid or whether it's not. That is going to help you enormously, I promise you. It's also going to mean if you ever hand this over to a private investor who has a little bit of trading experience or knowledge, he or she can read your strategy and have a pretty good idea of what you're going to be doing with their money. Next, you're going to want a risk statement in there. What is your approach to risk? How much do you risk per trade? How much risk are you willing to have in the markets overall at any one time? In my case, I trade 15 assets. If I get a setup in every single one of those pairs, will I take them all? Will I risk them all on full risk? That needs to be contained within your trading plan. Also within your trading plan, it would be useful to have laid out how much your trading costs are. What are your trading expenses? I'm not talking about like the cost of your computer, but monthly recurring expenses. Do you pay for futures data? Do you pay for TradingView? Do you pay for a news service? Do you pay to use, advanced charting softwares and platforms, risk software? All of that should be contained in your trading plan so that you know how much it costs to trade on a monthly basis. This is going to allow you to work out how much you need to make on a monthly basis to break even and how much you need to make a profit as well. Now, the next thing to have in your trading plan, and again, it's associated with risk, would be a simple statement to say how much you're willing to lose in any one trading day, one trading week, one trading month. So, for example, my trading plan might say, if I lose 3% in a single day, I will stop trading for the week. If I lose 5% in a single week, I will stop trading for the month. If I lose 10% in a single trading month, I will take the next month off. Now, I'm not telling you that's not what my trading plan says, but here's just some ideas. If you lose a certain amount in a time period, you may want to step back and analyze everything you've done to see if you've made any mistakes. So again, put in that statement. If I lose 5% within a day, I will stop trading for the remainder of the week and investigate my results to see if I've done anything wrong. Now, another useful section that you can have in your trading plan would simply be a statement about what your goals are. What do you aim to make each month? What do you aim to make each week? What do you aim to make each year? Now, you don't have to have hard targets. But again, for example, your trading plan might say, if I make 20% in any given trading month, I will do X. So perhaps if you hit a 20% month, you take the next month off, you go on holiday, you spend a bit of money on your family, something like that. It's good to have a rewards-based system built into your trading plan. That's going to give you things to look forward to, it's going to give you targets to shoot for, and it's also rewarding excellent behavior. I can tell you from years experience as a full-time trader, this job can get pretty mundane and pretty boring, especially when you're just having these up and down months for an extended period of time. Sometimes when you have that excellent month, it can be very, very rewarding to reward yourself with a couple of weeks off or a holiday with your family or something like that. And it just makes the job that little bit easier when you're going through those tough periods, because you know, look, as soon as we have a good period, we get this little reward. Don't be afraid to reward yourself. I know that we shouldn't be emotional about our trading. We shouldn't, beat ourselves up about losses. We shouldn't, massively pump ourselves up about wins, but we're still humans at the end of the day. And these little things, like giving ourselves a little treat or a reward when we've traded particularly well, is going to go a long way. And if you can have that built into your trading plan, it means when you do take on investors, you can share that with your private investor and say, look, just to let you know, if I ever have a 10 or a 15% month, my standard procedure is to take the next month off. We can withdraw some of those profits. You take your split, I take my split, and we go and have some fun for the month. And so I've given you just a handful of things that you could be chucking into your trading plan. It's really up to you how complicated or how simple you want to make it. But what I would say is don't skimp out on the details. Be very detailed in your trading plan. Your trading plan could be anywhere from 10 to 20 pages long. Of course, you don't want to have the kitchen sink and an instruction manual on how to reboot your boiler if it breaks down. You want to have all of the essentials in there, but don't skimp out on the details, because these details are going to go a long way, especially if you're in a bad period or you're trying to take on an investor, as we've spoken about before. Showing this attention to detail is a great, great sign and will fill people with confidence who want to back you with their capital. Remember, we want to think and act like trading professionals. You could have the best trading results in the world, but if you come to me and ask me for some of my money and you don't have a trading plan or you don't have that right business mindset, it's not going to give me a lot of confidence in you as a trader. Likewise, you could come to me with pretty average, okay results, but a solid trading plan and a great mindset, and I'm going to be filled with confidence that you're going to be a safe bet for me. But anyway, guys, that wraps it up for this video on trading plans. I hope it has been beneficial to you. Any questions, drop them down below. Again, relatively casual video today, just chucking some ideas out there at you, an overview of what a trading plan is and why you should use it, and some ideas for you to incorporate into your own trading plan. As always, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.